Hello, welcome to another vlog. Still very windy. I'm trying to show you. I was going to show you before I went out, but time ran away. But look, the brooch on that £6 shirt works really well. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, but the wind's very cold. I'm going into Brighton to my optician to pick up those glasses. Then I'm meeting a lovely friend for lunch who I know won't want to be filmed. And then I'm meeting the girls who actually really hate being filmed because people keep telling them that they've been spotted on my YouTube. So, I'm sorry, there isn't an awful lot again. But I say that every week and manage to make it half an hour. So I'll show you the new glasses and a bit more later in the week, including the new room. I have to show you this, if I haven't already. It's the oldest hardware shop in Brighton, where you can get absolutely anything. I love going in here. Hello.
Hello.
You're on my YouTube channel.
Thank you very much.
How long have you been here?
Me personally?
No, the Dock Rules.
Over 100 years.
100 years. There are not many left like...
I'm not very photogenic.
No, that's fine. No, love it. Thank you. They've got all shy. 5th generation Dock Rules. I love it. You're an Instagrammer, aren't you? This lady is part of the Dockrell family, so tell me a bit more about the family. Any grandfathers left? Any of the originals?
My father's left, yes.
Oh.
And there is a 5th generation hiding. He probably is hiding somewhere because he's shy. My daughter's here somewhere.
Is that him?
He's not one
No.
of them, no, he's a customer.
Mildred! I saw the cushion and knew there was a doggy. And I've got the paint. Right, I will explain. I've made a mess in the new room, so I'm trying another tester paint to cover up some bad marks. Right, here are the red frames, and whoever asked what tint and percentage, I'll let you know when he's told me. But these are the new red frames. Oh my God, they are heavenly. I should be wearing these a lot. These ones I'm about to show you have got a special new lens in, which are...
So this is the occupational lenses.
Occupational lenses and blue light blocker.
Yes, you can see there's a slight blue reflection on the lenses. When you catch it in the light, it just reflects away some of the half the blue light that comes from computer screens.
I can't wait to try them. These are my serious, I'm working at my laptop for many hours. Or Zoom, or can I use these for watching telly? Probably not, because it's further distance.
They'll be too far for that,
Yeah, no, they will be, but I love the colour. And before you ask, yes, I would have loved tinted, but you can't get them anymore for doing... It's a bit like getting a washer dryer, isn't it? One's just not going to work properly. Do you know what I mean? Love them. Love them. And these, you know, they're my very, very, very favourites. I live in them. But you need to know that these are original 50s frames that were passed on to me by a friend of a friend, a dear friend, and they were her mother's. So they are 70 years old. So they've been very careful here at Brompton's to put new lenses in, which was so scratched before I could hardly see. I think it's the second time, isn't it, Jack?
At least the second time.
At least the second time, and I've had new arms. So my top tip is, if they're really precious, go to a small independent who will give you that extra bit of care. Meanwhile, I've got to show you these orange ones. It's because I'm wearing orange. Can't afford these at the moment, but how gorgeous are they? I'm going to have to do my little chat with you like this because it's way too low. And I haven't got time to go and get another tripod because I'm off to play ping pong, I think, which you'll see next week. Anyway, I'm wearing the red glasses because I haven't got orange. What did you think of those orange ones? The thing is, I don't really want any more sunglasses. I'd quite like tinted orange ones so that they match. Lovely outfits that are orange. Look, I've got the brooch in. That worked a dream, thank you. So, yeah, I think the orange ones that I fell in love with in the shop, unless I wear them only as sunglasses, are too big for my face. So I'd love your feedback. After the opticians, I went to see the new Bond film. I couldn't film anything because the girlies that I were with, as I told you, what do you think of the hair like that, by the way? Slightly to the side. I know a few of you commented, and me and the hairdresser thought that looked nice. And then I can do my quiff. Yeah, they didn't want to be filmed. You can't film in the cinema. But yes, thoroughly enjoyed it, but certainly wasn't my favourite. I was not overwhelmed. Sorry, I think Daniel Craig is magnificent as a Bond. I found the script. I could tell, I think, and I'd love to know if anyone else feels like this, I felt like there were two different directors and two different script writers. And some prefer the first half because it's all bang, bang, whiz, 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 whiz. I didn't enjoy it and I hated the script. It was really clunky. Second half was quite dark, which I preferred. And I think that's where Phoebe Waller, whatever her name is, that wonderful Fleabag writer lady, I think that's where she got involved. But I might be completely wrong and everybody has a different opinion. The 3 hours went like that. I didn't want to go to the loo. So it was gripping. But I'm not going to say any more because of spoiler alerts. But do let me know if you've seen this and what you thought of it. It was excellent and great to be in the cinema, but it's not my favourite Bond one. If you want to know, my favourite is Skyfall. Right. Oh, back to eyes. Lovely Jack at Brompton's, the optician's. I'm going to have to sit down. It's killing my knees. I can't get the tripod lower, sorry. Unless I do that. Anyway, I'm wearing the top. I'm babbling because I'm in a hurry, sorry, because I must edit this and have some time off over the weekend. He gave me a great top tip for you, for all of you who spend hours in front of the laptop, like what I do. There's a 20-20-20 rule, and I was told a long time ago, because we, thousands of years ago, relied on catching, not thousands, hundreds of years ago, relied on our food by hunting and catching it, we need to look into the distance often and frequently. So the 20-20 rule is every 20 minutes, if you're on the laptop, computer, iPad, whatever, every 20 minutes, put it on your watch or your clock and look up and look 20 feet away and do that for, I can't do it because it's so bright, 20 seconds, and then back to your work. And then I would add in there, maybe walk around, have a glass of water. Oh yes, my brother came for the weekend, so you can see me waking him up. I filmed nothing else because we were either cooking, we were just enjoying each other's company. We're very good chefs together in the kitchen, we're a brilliant team. The weather was ghastly, so we couldn't go out much, so therefore there was nothing to film because all we did was eat, drink, be merry and watch movies. But it was lovely to see him. And he did all my chores. And he found my diamond on the Monday. Oh my God, this was exciting. I should have filmed it. I lost this precious, the only, apart from my earring, little diamond that I've ever had down the gap in the floorboards upstairs. And it took me a month to find somebody, a carpenter, who could lift the floorboards and the carpet. Anyway, to cut a very long story short, he did it absolutely brilliantly, left no mess, you wouldn't know it had happened, relaid the carpet outside. But before that, he and I were on our knees with very bright torches, couldn't find it. I called David and my bro, and I said, can you have a look? I think we need fresh eyes. And 5 minutes later, he'd seen something glinting in an area near under the carpets. I don't know how it got there. It must have bounced and gone under. And And he found it in a great big ball of fluff. So what a star. Very well. My brother's staying for a long weekend. It's 11 o'clock. So I think it's time to wake him up, don't you? He has things to do for me today. All to do with the room. Oh goodness, it's still dark in here. It's 11 o'clock.
You're joking.
No. Have you not slept all night?
I kept waking up.
You're kidding me.
No.
I slept like a log.
Did you?
Yeah, till 7.
Oh.
I've been awake since.
Oh dear.
Done all my work.
Well, I hear it's raining.
Yes, funnily enough, it didn't rain for ages. I could have easily taken Jack out, but
Oh, Jesus.
I just wanted to finish my edit.
Have you done that?
Yes.
Well done.
I'm going to do the cabbage now.
Oh, well done.
Yes, I'm hungry. I've got to do my exercises first.
Okay, well, go do your exercises.
But, yeah, sorry to wake you up, but
It's all
I
right.
thought I better, because otherwise you won't sleep tonight.
No, I won't. You're right.
I'll need a nap.
Okay.
Oh, Jack's coming to see you.
Oh, good. Where is he? Hello, Jack. Why is he crying?
Oh, because he can't get down the stairs.
Okay.
Right, what else am I going to tell you about? Oh, yes, the room, the new room. So let's show you what it was like before I had it redecorated in a beautiful blue, which you'll see in a minute. It was a junk room. It was a spare room that I never went into because it's north facing, cold, and I had wallpaper and lots of reds, and I never worked in it. I never slept in it. I never used it for anything except let's throw everything in there. So look at the state of this. It's become the dumping room. Look at it. Dreadful. Absolutely appalling. So this is going to be... Oh, and here's the cupboard under the stairs. Which is... Well, at least it's hidden away. Oh my... It was exceptionally bad because it was straight after Christmas. So there was extra junk. It never looked that bad all the year round. But just looked very tired and very scruffy and tiny and cramped. It's a small room. So then I decided to go... The great thing about Lick was that they sent me samples so I could actually put them on the wall and see whether I wanted wallpaper or blue or green or grey. So I had a great time trying out that before I made the decision to make it all blue. So I decided the first job was when I was away in Bath. Suze, female decorator, came in and painted it all blue. So I think you'll enjoy seeing her at top speed. So once it was painted, I put a couple of things back in there, but it wasn't looking right. I met Janie for lunch, and with her designer's hat on and staging hat, she came up with various ideas about how to make it just look a little bit special. So this is the lovely Janie, who is a stager and interior designer, and she did my beautiful room downstairs. And what else? Helped me with the lounge and everything I've done and the bedroom and the study. So over to Janie. What do you reckon? Well, can I just show them the picture? Yeah, that's a picture I sent her. Study here. My new study. What are you saying about texture? Designers always go on about texture.
Yeah.
Show me.
Well, at the moment you've got a beautiful blue box. You've got wooden floorboards which bring in a bit of warmth, but you can bring in some more warmth with things like cushions, throws, some lovely wicker baskets. I was in Zara Home.
Never thought of wicker.
Yeah, just see how it looks so lovely here. You've got the wooden floor.
So if I got a wicker basket, I could hide all that stuff that's waiting to go somewhere. I could hide it in a wicker basket.
Or you could put some on your shelves. We were talking about having some floating shelves and painting them the same colour so that they blend in to the wall.
Brilliant idea.
And I love this boucle. They've got cushions in this. It's a really soft.
Superb.
Soft texture.
Textures.
Mixing textures.
Mix the textures.
Yeah.
Your top tip for today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Janie.
Anyway, then it was time for the reveal. So I did a lot of the stuff that Janie suggested, especially the wicker and the boucle. So enjoy the reveal, and I'll give you a breakdown of everything that was old and everything that was new. It didn't cost very much. I mean, it's basically, I was very lucky to get free paint. Thank you, Lick. But it was decorator and a new console, which you'll see, and mostly everything else I found elsewhere in the house and moved it in. So I do hope you like. Anyway, here we go. After a huge decluttering, chucking out, giving away, selling, destroying, it is now a study bedroom. Ta-da! So here it is on wide shot. I'll do all the details because it will help you if you're redesigning a room. I'll do all the details in a minute, thanks to my wonderful friend Janie, the interior designer. But look, no clutter. Just a gorgeous light. And this is a console table. Now, I chose this because it's very narrow. I'll shut those for you. See, I can put my current pending stuff, that's part of the furniture, in there, tucked away, so there's no more mess. That's a chair from the dining room with a pretend cat. That's a light that I got in Abu Dhabi. And that's a gorgeous vase I've nicked from the sitting room. And that's a beautiful microphone, which is all part of my lifestyle. Right, so this gorgeous console table I found on John Lewis. Absolutely perfect because it's very narrow, reasonable and beautiful woods. And I think quite sustainable woods. But my wonderful friend Janie suggested up there to have a couple, three, I like things in threes, floating shelves painted in the same colour of the walls. Now, talking of the paint, because of the blue floorboards and because of a kind offer from Lick, I think you might have seen me trying out samples. I'm going to shut the door because it's distracting. Or will it make it dark? No, it's a very dark room because it's north facing, which is why I've never enjoyed working in it. Anyway, thanks to Lick Paints, they sent me various samples of blues to match the floor or whites to contrast. The ceiling is a white, but a creamy white with a tiny, tiny dash of black in it to make it more grey. And me and the decorator Suze, who you've seen doing it at fast speed, were absolutely thrilled with the results. We only went that way because the white from Lick that I wanted had run out. But they very kindly gifted me all the litres I needed for this room. And the great thing, sorry to sound like an advertisement, it's not a paid collaboration, but the great thing is that this paint, apart from being eco, absolutely no smell whatsoever, which always upsets me normally, was that it goes on wood and over wallpaper, that's 3 coats, on ordinary ceilings. I mean, you don't need to keep changing paint. I didn't know this existed still. Anyway, so thank you, Lick. Right, back to the details. So I will put below if I have the details. I found this gorgeous light ages ago in a little shop in Sussex. That's an old vase that I've rescued to put in here. Now, this is where Janie, and I'll put her details below, as an interior designer and someone who helps people sell their homes by making them look more beautiful as cheaply as possible. She suggested, well, you saw it on the video, adding a little bit of wicker. So I followed her advice, and that is nice, isn't it? And I can put all my junk in here hidden away. And she also suggested lots of contrasting cushions. Now, I'm loving, A, that pop of green, and B, the pop of yellow. So I'm going to go for much brighter cushions when I can find them, but there's no hurry. And I did follow her advice and get texture. Sorry, this is very difficult to film and talk, but this is boucle. It's very fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. And the throw I got from Zara. I actually wanted the same colour as this beautiful vintage bed that my ex gave me. So it looked more like a daybed sofa, and the throw is just a throw. I think, you know, this is a wonderful room for when it's very hot and I want to be snuggly and cool and maybe meditate or read. That picture was here before. We did swap it for one with cream flowers, but it didn't work at all because of the frame and it was too large. Another top tip from Janie is decorating the frames, the woodwork, in the same colour as the walls, and then just featuring the doors themselves in white, in my case. And I love this contrast. And as you can see, I haven't filled it with rubbish anymore. I'm being very strict. That surfboard's staying there because I love the blue in the blue. Oh, I'm going to have to change that radiator because it's not working properly. That's a little bit yellowy, but it will do. Sorry. And look, I have now got my entire office after a huge amount of decluttering. Good thing to do while you're watching telly. Just go through the mounds of paper. As you can see, I've still got a bit to do. But look how neat it is, and everything's tucked away, including the printer. I can actually do printing from inside here. So what do you think, girls and boys? I'm absolutely thrilled with it. It's now a very clean, beachsidey, north-facing, but can be still cosy room. I do hope you like. Right, I'm going to walk out slowly now. Bye-bye, beautiful room. I leave the door open now. What a lovely room for guests to put their coats on that bed when they come in. So I do hope... Oh, there's a cushion that's very untidy. So I do hope you like... but I think the most important thing I can say about doing up a room is, A, you don't need to spend much money on it. So that's an old little table from upstairs. You don't need to spend much money on it. Let's have a last look at the console. Now it's all closed up. And B, if you declutter like mad, it makes such a difference. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to sit up again. So what do you think, girls and boys? Did you like? I love it. And it's going to be a really good extra room, especially during a hot summer. Lovely and cool to go and lie in, or a cosy winter for meditation. Let's try the other glasses while I've got you here. I'm going to say goodbye. Oh dear, they're dirty. They're great, aren't they? Excuse me. These are my close work ones, which you saw. Right, last top tip. Those of you who follow me on Instagram will know that I've just done a big thing for Prai Beauty. I really like them. You know them in the States, Prai. They're sold in M&S here in England. But I'm very fond of their product, and I did do paid collaboration on Instagram. This is not paid because, you know, I always share with you things that I truly, genuinely love, whether I've paid for them, whether they've been gifted, or whether I'm being paid to talk about them. I will only talk about things that I truly love and would buy anyway. And this, you all commented on my skin last week. So half of it was this gorgeous new CC cream from It Cosmetics, but the other half was this stuff. I have to read it because it's such a long title. Ageless Triple Action Radiance Tonic for face and neck and décolletage. Peel, reveal, glow. Well, after 2 weeks of using it, night and morning, you literally pop it on cotton wool, and I do that. I even did my arms because I'd heard from a beauty editor that lactic acid, which this has got lots of, and many other ingredients, have a look, I'll put the link below, is really good for lifting and tightening. So all I do is that, up, 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 Well, here are the before, in case you didn't see it on Instagram, here's the before and after photo. I could tell such a difference in just 2 weeks, and you noticed it last week. So I'm sharing that with you because some of you aren't on Instagram, and I know you like my top tips. So that's it. I expect I've made this what looked like a really short vlog, a really long vlog now, because I've whittled on forever. I haven't got Jack. Jack's disappeared. I know you always love seeing Jack. And I'm really sorry that he's disappeared. But he's very, very well. Socks is very, very well, but she's got a limp in one of her legs. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on Socks the Fox and call the wildlife man if it looks really bad. I don't know what she's done. Hope she hasn't been hit by a car. She's very limpy. Looks more like a strain, like us when we've strained an ankle. Maybe she jumped too high getting away from a dog or a cat. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Spread the word. We're growing. Our little tribe is growing all the time. Take care. Big love. And we'll see you next week. More Jack next week. Promise.